And NOPD detectives are investigating 3 carjackings, 2 attempted carjackings, and an armed robbery where a car was stolen. This was within 5 hours last night.
It is shocking. Thankfully, police say none of the victims was physically hurt. One of the carjackings was outside of a popular Magazine Street bar, and that's where Erica Ferrando is joining us live with the latest on this. Erica, when did it happen?
Well, it was just before 10 o'clock when police were called here to the Monkey Hill bar. I just spoke with an employee inside who said that the couple left the bar. They were in their car and getting ready to head home when someone came up to them with a gun. Overnight in New Orleans, there were 7 cases of cars being stolen or almost stolen at gunpoint, according to NOPD. First, just before 6 p.m. on Barracks Street in Treme, security cameras show a white car stop on the street. 2 people get out and look through car windows. What you can't see in this video is 2 minutes later on that block when NOPD says a man approached a woman, pulled out a gun, and tried to get in her car until he saw kids inside and left.
It's a concern.
Chip Crafton lives uptown where a man and woman got in their car outside a popular Magazine Street bar at 10 p.m. when someone came up to them with a gun and took their car. The suspect later crashed a mile away on Jefferson Avenue. NOPD says 10 minutes after that carjacking, a man and woman were driving a block from Children's Hospital on Henry Clay Avenue when someone cut them off and got out the car with a gun. The victims sped off and got away.
We're constantly worried about getting carjacked. I don't let my wife go out at night. I'm also worried about my children.
NOPD also reported overnight armed suspects took a woman's car in the CBD. A man was carjacked on Carrollton and Palm. He had kids with him, but they got out. A man was carjacked several blocks from the Lakefront Airport, and armed suspects tried to take a woman's car on Rampart, but couldn't start it. Crafton gets the fear those victims are likely still feeling after he was carjacked in January while getting groceries out of his car.
2 individuals approached me and then a third from the side. And when I got out, I had 3 guns pointed at me. Gave them everything I had, told them, please don't shoot, please don't shoot. I was crying.
The juvenile suspects were arrested.
They got juvenile life till 21. They were young, 14 to 18 years old.
This is part of a trend that we've seen. Last week was a particularly bad week with 11 carjackings reported.
President of the Metropolitan Crime Commission, Rafael Goyeneche, says carjackings are up 211% since 2019.
Unless the police apprehend these offenders, they're going to continue to commit those types of crimes.
They have no reason to stop. There's no one to stop the crime. We're all concerned.
Crafton warns others not to sit in their car for too long to avoid being an easy target for carjackers.
One of the worst things is sitting in your car on your phone, your head down, and not paying attention. It's not your safe place anymore.
The Monkey Hill bar employee that we spoke with said they closed last night after this incident. She also shared with us some surveillance video where you can see the suspects driving off in the car. We'll have that for you coming up at 6. Now, NOPD hasn't said if there have been any arrests yet in these carjackings. We also don't know at this point if they're connected. For now, live from Uptown, Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.